When you're blue and kinda lonely too, you'll find a smile will go a long, long way. Though you're down, don't sit around and frown. A little smile will go a long, long way. Never grieve, just try to make believe the sky is blue, although you know it's gray. Don't you pine, it's just a waste of time. You'll find a smile will go a long.
Welcome aboard. It's Ron and Jen's Great Escape. This is a landstone.
Landstone.
What word am I looking for?
Landmark.
Thank you. Landstone. Schmuck.
What the hell is landstone?
I haven't even had too much turkey yet, or too much Beaujolais Nouveau. This is Ron and Jen's Great Escape, YouTube podcast number 150. 150. I'm 50. I can't kick, but I'm 50.
You can't kick. He's got this poor guy. Let me just tell you. He gets back from this amazing vacation. He gets to relax. He gets to eat and do all the stuff that you do. Is my mic on?
Yeah, good.
Okay. And he's hobbling around. Your sciatica pooped the bed.
Yeah, my lower lumbar is...
Well, you're not Santa. You wouldn't be able to deliver any presents.
That's true. It's disastrous.
It is. It looks terrible.
On our radio program, which you can hear on News Radio 920 WHJJ and 104.7 FM. Hey, shay. And also, you can check it out. Stream it, baby, at 920WHJJ.com. We plan to discuss what is the trigger moment for you and I for full-fledged holiday emergency.
Great word in these times, trigger.
Yes.
That's everywhere.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I got to come up with something different. Landstone. No.
Landstone.
I already came up with something different. Landstone. For me, I know this is really strange, but it's when they put up those little figurines right in front of the gold chain, National Gold Chain.
There's a million
which is
of
on
them.
Route 95. Yeah, that's probably a 2-week project, right?
Hope they don't get stolen.
Nibbles Woodaway has been illuminated. They've been doing that for a very, very long time. They did that this week. And for you, it goes way back, doesn't it? In September? Is that what you said?
Well, it does. I mean, the minute that they bring out the pumpkin spice lattes and flavors and all that, seriously, September is when I go full-blown holiday mode. I wait, though. I actually have discipline, and I wait until November 1st to go, all holiday in my house. But that's when my mind starts really getting into the holiday spirit, because I long for this time. I know a lot of people don't like it. I don't really know why, other than it's feel good, but I long for this time because it's fun.
Got a lot of Scrooges out there.
There's fun lights and fun sounds and fun food and fun movies, and it's just, I love it,
For a lot of people, Christmas season is officially started when they light the lights at La Salette.
Yeah, with La Salette.
La Salette, November 23rd, by the way. They will be lighting the lights at La Salette. I haven't been there in years.
Really?
Yeah, but it's pretty moving. It's really an experience. When I was a kid, my family used to go every year. But I haven't been in years. But
I love it.
And it's free. You can make
You
can make a donation, of course.
should.
You should. And,
Their electric bill.
and it is free. Yeah, I can't even imagine
What the heck? Can you imagine?
No, I can't even imagine what the electric bill
Lord.
would be like. So a lot of people think that is when they ring in the Christmas season. How about the perfect Thanksgiving nap? A lot of people think that eating a lot of turkey causes you to get, go into a turkey coma, they call it. But you and I both know it's the Beaujolais Nouveau that puts people in the Scotch, that puts most people. It's not true. Science says that you would have to eat 8 pounds of turkey. 8 pounds of turkey for there to be a turkey coma effect.
I don't like turkey that much, and I don't like the dark meat, and I have to have only the breast meat, the breast.
Breasts.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. So it's kind of, but I will say, every time people talk about holiday naps or Christmas naps, all I think about is Christmas vacation.
Hey, Grizz, if you're not doing anything constructive, how about you go get my cigar?
They're just all laying around.
Uncle Lewis.
Yeah, sleeping and snoring and drinking.
And then what happens? The squirrel shows up.
That poor squirrel. But speaking of which, do you know, listen, I'm just saying, they're hungry. These poor little guys, they're cold and they're hungry. And I throw out back peanuts. Oh, I'm glad I reminded myself.
Okay.
I have to get peanuts. They wait for me. They sit on my deck now and wait for me.
The squirrels?
When they hear the slider open, everybody goes ballistic. And then I shake the little peanut can, and that's it. But I have 2 or 3 that just sit in the deck chairs are still out there, and they just wait.
Really?
Yes, it's very sweet. I feel so bad for them. I mean, there's nothing to eat. I saw one eating a twig the other day. What the hell?
Yeah.
That ain't right. And I could just open up my fridge, you know?
You know who enjoyed...
I don't want them to open up my fridge. But
You know who enjoys the squirrels every year? Snots, the dog.
Oh, yes. Snots.
This is my dog, Snots. I don't think Snots is with us anymore, by the way. Thanksgiving, you and I both have hounds, all right? And you really have to be careful. A lot of people feed dogs people food, which is not smart, okay, because it's usually not good for them. And they give them the scraps, what have you. But pets are family members, but that doesn't mean they have to have a place at the holiday table because, Jen, a lot of the foods that we chow down on Thanksgiving are nicht so schlecht. They're not so hot for the hounds, and they can actually be lethal. So you got to be kind of careful.
One of my dogs pooped peanuts today. I gave her some. They don't chew those.
No,
I figured that out.
When's the last time you saw Hazel, my dog, chew anything?
Well, that's true.
That
I
dog,
just thought, wait, what is that? And there it is.
That dog would eat
peanuts.
That dog would eat packing chips.
Yeah.
That dog would eat anything. Be careful. Any kind of a bone, you got to be super careful with, especially turkey bones, because they can just choke on those things. Onions and garlic, big no-no, because they cause red blood cell damage. I didn't know that. I knew that grapes and raisins were taboo, so that's on the list. Seasoned turkey or anything that's got seasoning in it that includes drippings, because if you feed that stuff to your dog, you're going to have a different kind of dripping. Yeah. Oh. Dairy products, not so good because it clogs them up. And, of course, chocolate, not good for dogs. Chocolate, desserts, or sweets, a big no. I want to say thanks to our sponsors, Ron and Jen's Great Escape. And we'll start with O'Hara Senior Care Services and Brenda Lee O'Hara. If you want peace of mind knowing your loved ones are being cared for, they're safe in their own home, you contact Brenda Lee O'Hara. She's got a great team there at 401-345-1811. O'HaraSeniorCare.com. They treat your loved ones like they treat their own with care and compassion. And you and I have known Brenda Lee O'Hara for a long time, and she is a little spitfire.
Yeah, no, I'd listen. If she had a podcast, I'd listen.
Yeah.
Or I would make time to
Or
listen.
a talk show.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, I would tune in.
Yeah.
I think that she'd be a great talk show host.
I think she would, too.
Yeah, come
on. Yeah. Operation Stand Down Rhode Island. OSDRI.org.
Yes.
I got it right this time, okay? And they've been very near and dear to your heart.
Listen, they're just a great organization. And just because Thanksgiving is over, I know a lot of people like to give, non-perishables, or maybe you did donate turkeys or money for turkeys, but here's Christmas. And I'm going to tell you, as somebody who lived in one of the houses that they offer homeless vets, I mean, there's nothing like getting a gift when you didn't expect it, and somebody signs the card that says something along the lines of, and I received one like this because I was in their home.
Yeah.
We're so grateful for you, and we love our vets, and we haven't forgotten you. And,
great.
I mean, it's just, this is what they do. And so if you have food or clothes or money or whatever you can do for other vets, homeless vets and veterans in general over the holidays, OSDRI, those are the folks to go to. And if you're a vet currently serving, or you have a family member that's currently serving, Rhode Island's primary nonprofit for veterans is Operation Stand Down. They help me, and they will help you with housing, employment, basic needs, and of course my VA disability. I can't even tell you what Eric and the legal team there did for me. It was amazing. So if you're a vet in need of support, call your battle buddies over at Operation Stand Down. Their phone number is 401-383-4730. Do not be shy. I found their business card at a station I worked at, and I called them, and right away they treated me with dignity and grace, and they said, "We got you. Come see us."
Grace.
Yeah, Grace.
She passed away years ago.
Everything. They want you to say the blessing.
So many quotable scenes from Christmas Vacation.
The wife, when the cops show up at the end to get Cousin
That's
Eddie.
That's great. She's frozen.
She's got her hand on his nuts.
Yes, that's right.
Did you ever notice that? I guess that was an impromptu kind of thing. She just decided to cup his friends.
Cousin Eddie steals the movie, Randy Quaid. And when he's got the
Old Roy dog food.
Old Roy dog food, right? But he's got the dickie on.
Yeah,
and he's got a white sweater over it, and you can see the outline of the dickie.
Cardboard.
That's great.
Yes, you can.
Hey, you know what is your holiday headquarters for good grub? It's Greg's.
Yes.
Okay, now, if you're looking for a great spot for a holiday party, They got super party rooms, okay? The ideal place. They offer private function rooms that can accommodate large parties. And they offer plated or buffet options. So get in touch. Greg'sUSA.com is the website to learn more about that. Their giving trees are up. I was in the Greg's in North Kingstown. They've been doing this.
Than this thing.
Yeah, that's true. And we're going to talk about the Tree of Brouillons. In the restaurants, the 4 great locations. For 28 years now, they have been doing the giving tree. The trees are decorated with tags that will tell you how you can help out by obtaining gifts for kids, senior citizens, and others as a part of this organization that they serve. Okay, so check that out, and don't forget holiday party platters too, and the desserts.
I'm so hungry right now.
Desserts are to die for. Greg'sUSA.com for quality, for cleanliness, and for the holidays. Rhode Island tradition for over 50 years now. This is the Tree of Brouillons. What is a brouillon, you ask?
What does that mean,
A
Ron?
brouillon is an idiot to the 10th power. The village idiot squared. And we like to decorate. We've been doing this. We did it on the radio programs, and we do it on the YouTube podcast. And here's how it works. Last year, the topper, as we like to say, it was Alec Baldwin, because he's a brouillon.
It had to be.
He's a brouillon.
Who would it be? Who's in the running this year?
Well, I'm going to ask our viewers, our followers. And you can send us a suggestion. Just send us the name. We'll take care of. We'll find the picture for the ornament to adorn the tree. What's her name with the twerk last year?
Oh, Tierra Mack.
She made the Tree of Brouillons. She
yeah.
sure did. She was a candidate for the topper.
There was a lot going on in that picture.
Yep. Just send us a suggested name. You can send it to Jen's email at jenbrian@rocketmail, rocketmail.com, or you can send it to our Facebook page, which is Ron and Jen's Great Escape on Facebook. So get us some suggestions. We'll take care of the pictures, and we'll give you credit when we adorn the tree. How does that sound?
That sounds good to me, Ronzo.
All right. Party time for family and friends this time of the year. What's the average number of events people go to? Because I want to see if I'm below average, or above average.
Yeah, I mean, I think, well, you might be above. You know a lot of people. I only know like 3.
That's not true.
Well, yeah, I know that I actually like it or want to hang out with. The average American, one lives in Canada. I'm sad, which I love you, Gene, very much. We'll talk about you in a second. The average American will attend 5 holiday gatherings at 5 different houses this year, according to a survey of over 2,000 folks. 84% of Americans are excited about the holiday season, even if they don't celebrate common winter holidays. 43% of respondents are most excited about Thanksgiving, and 33% can't wait for Friendsgiving.
That's bogus.
What's that lame-o thing?
You've never heard of that?
Never.
It's just, instead of getting together, instead of calling it Thanksgiving,
lame.
It's a bunch of my friends. It's not my family. It's a bunch of my friends. We get together and call it Friendsgiving.
You know, I just will stop there because I want to be merry. But the average respondent said they would need just over 2.5 hours to get ready for a party that they were hosting. Well, I don't
want to go to that party.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
that party would suck.
Yeah. 25% of Americans are not looking forward to washing the dishes. Well, who the hell is? I mean,
hey, honey, I'm looking forward to washing the dishes after the meal.
Guess what we're doing? We're doing Poop Patrol and washing the dishes.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
That's up there with pumping gas.
Or cleaning up after holiday meals. Well, this soft generation, stop it. Just,
That's true.
Get her done. I mean, you shouldn't feel any way about doing chores. You just
Wimpy
do
skimpies.
it. You got to do it.
If you're inviting people to your home, guess what? You got to clean up afterwards.
Do people feel
because they ain't going to do it for you.
I mean, do we feel about everything? When you're on the potty, do you feel a certain way?
That would be a great talk show.
When you're brushing your teeth in the morning, do you feel a certain way about having to do that? I mean, this is ridiculous.
When you're stuck washing the dishes, how do you feel?
No, that you just do it.
That's exactly
right. You feel about somebody on their anniversary. You feel a certain way on a birthday.
I like that.
I don't know what's wrong with people.
Everything.
Everybody's smoking pot.
That's what it is. They're all doing the weed.
Long gone are the Reggie Bar days.
That's a really cool sweatshirt. It's not a sweater. It's a sweatshirt.
Well, the sweatshirt.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Reggie. Mr. October.
The Reggie Bar.
He had a great nickname because he was so good in the postseason. Right? It was Mr. October, they called him. But I think he actually came up with this himself. He called himself the straw that stirs the drink. Oh. Isn't that great?
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like what's his face in Fast Times. Isn't this great?
Isn't it great?
His five rules of dating.
Ronzo, I have to say, I'm sorry that the show's ending now.
All right.
Because the show's ending.
Yes, very soon.
I have to go.
I know, but before we do that, I want to bust a couple of myths.
Oh, yes.
We already did the one with the turkey. Here's one for you. The old adage, you can't judge a book by its cover.
We all do. We're trained to.
Au contraire, mon frère. 57% of Americans have bought or read a book based only on its cover.
Well,
That's
true.
according to another stupid survey.
I've done that.
And here's one that's close to your heart. I think it's your heart. Kraft wants Merriam-Webster to make the word moist the word of the year.
Hate that word.
This should go well.
So gross.
Kraft Real Mayo is campaigning for Merriam-Webster to name the word moist as the world's word of the year. And a lot of people find that word offensive.
Well,
but apparently not Kraft.
No, it wouldn't have been offensive if we left it to, the cake is so moist. But when they start talking about feminine hygiene products and whether, you have moist moments, I mean, then it turns into something really terrible.
All right. So I don't think Kraft's going to get its wish, but they just want to make the headline, I guess. Listen, have a great Thanksgiving because this is dropping the day before.
It is.
And don't go crazy, go nuts. Be kind to each other if you intend to shop till you drop on Black Friday. A little bit of courtesy goes a long way. Doesn't make the price go down, but it does go a long way. And then you got Cyber Monday coming up where you can shop till you drop, and be very careful of what websites you log on to and give your information to.
Listen, no, and I'm glad you said that. And before we leave, because a few years ago I went to buy a gift for a friend of mine, just some pair of shoes or whatever, and the website looked exactly like the real thing.
Yep.
And I gave my money and I ordered the shoes and it was a scam.
Yep.
No, that really happened to me, and it was such a nightmare trying to get my money back.
Be super duper careful because they entice you to come in with these great offers, and it just could be a real bogus situation. So be careful.
Don't drink and drive, folks.
Don't drink and drive either. And try the Beaujolais Nouveau this year. It is outstanding, but don't drink it before you drive.
By the way, we like Christmas gifts. You can send them to us.
At Rocket Mail, at Jen Brian at rocketmail.com for our tree of brilliance.
75 Oxford.
No, you can't do that.
Oh, is that illegal?
No, that's not illegal. It's just, it doesn't float my boat.
Oh, floats my boat.
Okay. Have a good holiday, folks. We'll catch you next week.